Hello, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to create a virtual external screen for either your desktop or your laptop. For those of us who are into projection, like you handle presentations, PowerPoint presentation, and or you're into broadcast media, where you have to maybe push out a playback or a media presentation. You're not supposed to capture your primary screen. So you have to push whatever, you have to move whatever you have to display to your external screen while you're working on your primary screen. Like in PowerPoint presentation, you're not supposed to be in the editor's, capture the editor's mode. So I'll teach you how to get another screen, but it will be a virtual one. And it will help a long way in, like for those of us who do Zoom, if you're still running the old version of vmix, although vmix 28 and above, 27, 28, you're able to bring in your participant through the vmix software. But if not, you need to capture someone on Teams and you want to bring them into your production. Yeah, so you need an external screen. So today I'll be showing you how to do that. Get the external screen. First of all, go to this website. I will drop the link to the website on the in the description portion, in the description. So this this software, I don't own the software. Is owned by CanLabs. You go to this canlabs.com. You scroll down till you get to this installation of usbmmidd. Now usbmmidd is an application that is developed by CanLabs. You click on the download application. Now this application is in a portable format. When I mean portable format, you don't need to, you can just pick it, move it to another system and use it. So it's very portable. And when you download it, it's going to come in usbmmidd. This is the version 2. You click on download. It's a very um, light file, just 195 KB. Now I always advise that when using this, extract it to your root folder, your C folder. Like here, I come down to my PC and I go to my C drive. Now I'm going to go to my location where it's installed and I'm going to extract it and move it to my root folder. Let me open this up. This is my C folder, then I can move it down to the C folder. So, okay, it was there before. Now, you see it's now in the C folder. Now to install it, it's very simple. And what I love about this application is that there is a guide in this folder that teaches you on how to install it. Now to install it, you open this folder, this IDD instructions, you open it. You read through it and it will tell you on how to install it. Before you do that, you go to your menu and you run your command prompt as an administrator. Remember where we extracted the folder to. So we'll say change directory C. Okay, it's here. Come down this way. I'm going to copy this, paste it in my C drive. Good. Now I'm in this folder. Then let's go ahead and follow the instructions in this file. So it's just simple. You just run only one command and then you're good to go. If you read through, you get to this point. Yeah. So you see, I've done this already. I've done the change directory, depending on where you want to put it, but I will suggest and advise that you put it on your C folder. You just then all you need to do is you copy this line from here to this point. Now, what you should know is that here you see device installer 64. That's if you're running a 64-bit operating system. If you're not running a 64-bit operating system, you just leave it at, you just delete the 64 and it will recognize that okay, you're running it on a 32-bit operating system. Mine is a 64, so I'm going to copy everything here to this point. Copy, go back to my command prompt, paste it and enter. It will run a command updating. Just give it a few seconds and you're good to go. Driver installed successfully. You're good to go. Now, with this installation, look at the available pixel or resolutions that are available to you. Or I'll still show you on my system. The system I'm using, the highest resolution is a 1920 by 1080 by 1920 or 1920 by 1080, depending on how you want to do the rotation. You can now shut this down. Now to activate your display, depending on your processor, here I need to tell you this, depending on the kind of processor you have, and it would also depend on how many screens you can deploy up to 5 virtual screens, but it's going to be the load is going to be on your processor, so it's preferable that you do a maximum of 2. That's what I will suggest. So to activate it, all you need to do, look at this command here, device installer 64 enable 1, copy. If I come down here and I drop it and I say enter, the system is now showing that there's an external display that is connected. Let's confirm and see if actually that's true. Let's close this. Let's close this. Let's close this. Here you are. And to confirm that this is actually this is a virtual screen, I can come back to the command line. Let's go back to our notepad. Look at the command here to deactivate it. So for this activating and deactivating, I will show you what I did, which will be very easy for you. So you don't need to be going back and front and running the commands, but typing the commands into your command prompts. So I can type this and I change the 1 to 0 and I strike enter. See, so it's no longer there. Let's go over. This is 1. Let's add another screen, another 1. Let's add another screen. So you can see the system is dragging. Now I can change the resolution of this. We know how to change our resolution. Oh, okay, can go higher than that. So uh, I'm not keeping it. I'm reverting because it's making my system to drag. This is just an i5 core i5. So you see, you have multiple screens. So this is what I did. Is we are done. Actually, we are done. To show that it works, let me remove. So to remove the screen, you cannot remove the virtual screen at a go. So you have to remove them one after the other. So I'll come here, 0. It will remove number 4. See, I'll come back, change it to 0. Number 3 is going. Then the same. I'll do the same here. They're all gone. So for instead of running all this command, instead of typing device installer 64 enable 0, this is what I did. I created a batch program that when I click on it, it adds a screen, and when I click on it, it deactivates the screen. So here's the program, and I'll add I'm going to also add that line of code in the description. Let's close this. So if I come here and I go to my desktop, okay, my desktop is not visible. Let me do this. So you can see add screen and remove screen. So if I click on add screen, that's a batch file. It runs this command. I say yes. And that's it. We have the screen. Go again and run it. Run the same command. That's added it. To remove it, I run the remove command. Click on the remove command again. That's just it. Now, to the usefulness of having a virtual screen is that you don't have to start moving hardwares like an extra monitor. Maybe you're going for a presentation somewhere. There's no need of you carrying an extra monitor. With this software, you're good to go. Let's run a little demo. Let me add the screen here. Add the screen. Good to go. I'm going to run my vmix. So if I okay, let's download a sample presentation. That's good. So this So we have a presentation here. Okay, I'm going to go. Let me go to the vmix. Vmix open already. I'm going to capture uh, our screen, second screen. So you can see we have display two. I'm bringing in display two, which is this. Back to my presentation and let's start this. So you should have on our vmix, you should have our presentation there, and that's it. So you see you have your it's going instead of going to a physical monitor is now on your virtual monitor, and we can now change our slides, and if we go to vmix, see that it's also changing. And change our slides. This is it. This let me move this way so you can see what we're doing. So you can see you're changing it, and then for both your physical and virtual audiences. And why I prefer using this, some people say, why didn't you import the PowerPoint into your vmix? Yeah, one thing about vmix is that if you have an animated presentation, and vmix is not able to play the animation. So I prefer doing it this way in case, because most times when we go out for broadcast, resource persons usually come with their slide, and some of them animate those slides. So instead of importing it to vmix and you're having a still presentation and the client is saying, no, there's supposed to be an animation there, and why didn't I see the animation? So it's better you push it directly from PowerPoint, and then you're able to um, push out the presentation the way it's supposed to be for the uh, resource persons. So that's how you add the external screen, and that's just it. That's how you add your external screen using usbmmidd. I hope you had a wonderful time. Um, just stay tuned till the next video. I'll be dropping a video on how to use the virtual screen in terms of for broadcasts, for bringing in online audiences or online resource persons. I guess that should be in the next video. Yeah, do have a wonderful time. Do have a wonderful day. Till next time. Bye.